Senator Seward speaks of a $240 million sweep of insurance money, which is paid for by the industry. It's not by the taxpayers, it's by the industry. And incidentally, it is only the domestic insurance companies. These are the insurance companies that employ New Yorkers that are located here in New York State. These are the insurance companies that have not fled the state. A little insurance company right near where you lived, Senator Seward, called the New York Central Mutual, is going to get hit with an $8 million assessment, I understand. I wouldn't be surprised if they turn into the New Jersey Mutual Insurance Company. Why do they want to hang around in this state? Let me just say something about the sweep from the banking department. These are things that they've tried to fund other areas of government with money from the insurance department and the banking department that they're paid for by the industry. We have stopped that. All of you from the other side of the aisle have protested taking these two departments and making sure that we're not stealing their money. Now, when I first came into this Senate chamber 32 years ago, New York State was the financial center of the world. We had every piece of banking legislation that was modeled. The feds used to follow us. Guess what? All the savings and loans have gone to a federal charter. All the credit unions, 90-some-odd% of them, have gone to federal charters. The banking department is only funded by state-chartered banks. We lost one just a couple years ago called Chase. 25% of the funding for the banking department was lost when Chase went to a federal charter. Let me just say something. As you sweep this money from the banking department, you're sweeping money from state charters that have to pay for that. Why do they want to stick around in this state? Why do they want to have a state charter? Because the only thing that it'll amount to is greater taxation, greater expenses, greater regulations. You know, we try to do things for the consumer. I remember Senator D'Amato, when he was chairman of banks in the federal government, say, gee, we got to do something about these credit cards. And I said, Alphonse, all they'll do is switch to a federal charter. Oh, really? That's all they do is run from us. We're driving business, we're driving banks. You know, if I recall, if you're looking at this crisis that we're facing, much of it came out of the financial industry. We want to drive another nail into the little financial industry that we have left in New York State. Do you know there's a number of banks in this state that are close to bankruptcy? The federal government is spending billions to them. I'll tell you what, we're sending quite a message with this so-called sweep to these two areas. This is just a minor part of this ugly, ugly piece of legislation. And I really urge my colleagues to consider it. We got it dumped on us with no time to really digest it. And I'll tell you what, the part that is I see that I'm digesting gives me indigestion. So I really urge my colleagues to stand up against this. It's a terrible piece of legislation, one that is very short-sighted. It's not only going to kill jobs, it's going to kill the two great industries that we used to have in this state, insurance and banking.